Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to see a feature where we are going to learn how to create a list view, and you can see here there is one button to add numbers. So once I tap on those numbers, the numbers will get added inside the list, and then here at the top you can see I have one edit button. So we are going to see how we can create this edit button, where if I tap on this we will get this feature enable, where if I tap on this I can delete the any row from my list, and this gets updated, and once I click on done this gets hidden. So this is very easy to create in SwiftUI, and very less lines of code is needed for this. So let's get started and see how we can create this. So like always I will create a new Xcode project, and again I'm using Xcode 12 beta for this. So make sure you are using Xcode 12 beta and above. Select iOS here and app, then let's name it as list edit demo. Make sure these settings are selected, click next, and let's save it on your computer, anywhere on your computer. So here we are saving on desktop, and now let's check. Let's click on the resume to make sure everything is working fine. Okay, build is succeeded, so we can start. So as we have seen here that we need one list, and at the bottom we need one add button, and at the top we need edit. And you can see that if I scroll this, then this list edit button will go above. Like if I add more items here, and you can see it's going above, means it's going inline in the navigation view. So we will make sure we create like that. So let's get started. So first we need one array of numbers to display in the list. So I will create it with a straight property. It will be an array of empty integer array. Then also I need one more property to store the current number. So let's create that. So by default it will be 1, so that whenever we add the first number it will be 1, and then whenever we type on add number we will increment it and we will add the new number to the list. So now as we know that in our view we have two things. So there is actually three things. One is navigation view, then list, and then add number. So let's add that. So first is navigation view. We have added the navigation view. Now we need vstack because we need list and button vertically. So let's create the list here now, and list we create using the for each loop. For loop we need to pass numbers, and to uniquely define each row we need to pass the id, that is self. And now here inside this we can display our added value. So I will use here $0, which is nothing but my current index value. Okay, so we have added the list. Let me just resume here and see if it is working fine. Okay, we can see list is added, but there is nothing inside that. Also we have added the navigation, but we haven't given any title for that, so that's why it's not visible. So let's add the title for our navigation view. Here we will add that. So first I will add a button on the navigation, so that will be like navigation bar button we can do, or we can add bar item. And here we are going to add button on the left side, so that's why leading, or if you want to add it on the right side then you have to select trailing. And here we can create our button. So if we do something like this, where edit button, if you write only, then this complete functionality where you will get this edit and done functionality automatically by just writing this much of code of writing edit button only. So that's the power of SwiftUI, where you need not to have write too much of code. Then we need to give the navigation title. So let's give that navigation title, and here I will give the title as list, and inside this we will say list delete. Okay, so you can see it is reflecting here, and now we can just add the next part, which is the button below our list view. So this is my button, and I will name my button as add number to list. And in action, what we are going to do is we are going to add one number in our list, that is we are going to use the append feature, and in this we are going to add the current number which is we have declared here, and then after adding this we need to increment the current number, so that next time the new number which we will be adding, it will be one above that. So that is, if we add 1, then next time it will add 2, like that. So now we have our functionality ready. Now what we have to do is, since I am going to click on the delete feature, we want to add this feature also. Like when I delete this, I need to call some action so that it will delete that value from my list. So before that, let's check our current code, whatever we have written, how it is working. So I will run it on the actual simulator here, so we can see this is our current project. Here is the button add numbers to list, which is we have created here. And now if I tap on add numbers to list, you can see the numbers are getting added, and when I click on edit button, it's not working. It's not giving us those options where I have to press the delete button to delete the row. So for that, what you have to do is you have to use this modifier on delete. Okay, so currently it's not coming here. I think I have tried on wrong place. Let me check it here on for loop. On delete, you can see here we have this option on delete, and here what you are getting is index set. So it is nothing but the offset where you can delete the values. But what we are going to do is we are going to just call our own function here, and this function will be just a minute. Perform, and here I am going to call my own function, which is remove row. This function I have written here, and now I need to call this function. So let me write that function at the last after the navigation view. Just a minute. Okay, so here I can add the code. Let's write our function, which is nothing but this name, remove row. We need to pass the offset, so I will declare the offset here. Offset will be of type index set, and we don't want to return anything, so remove that code. And here we have to delete from our numbers array, so we will say numbers dot remove at offset we have to use, and here we need to pass the offset which we have received, so I will pass that here. And now we have done with the code. Let's run and see how it is working. Okay, so here is our project, and now I will first add the elements to the list. And now when I click on edit option, you can see it is now giving me these options because I have added this on delete modifier here. And now if I want to delete, suppose for example the third row, if I delete it, it gets deleted, and if I close it and if I reopen it, it still have that data. So now you can delete fourth row, and then if you click on done, then it will remove that part. So this is how easy it is to delete rows from the list using this edit button feature. And you have already know how to add data to the list. So that's all guys for today's video. I hope you have learned something new, and if you have liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and to see more videos like this you can subscribe to my channel, or here you can see I have multiple links for my websites. Like you can go to my GitHub profile where I do open source all the features which I learn daily, and I provide that code here, so you can get that code for my all the videos from here. Also you can check my this Instagram profile where I post these updates of the videos. So if you want to follow me there, you can follow, so that you will not miss any videos in the future. So thank you guys for watching this video and have a great day. Bye.